Okay, 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 okay. My favorite song in the world.
'Tis as we feared.
There it is.
The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
Okay, Rianji. No need to be a drama queen. Alright, so let's get the character logged in first. Change to primal. Alright, welcome back to the stream, the freshest thing since Freshco. If you know, you know, and honestly, I have no idea what I just said, but whatever, it's fine. We're still working on an intro, still working on what to say when the stream starts, but we'll see. Okay, so we're starting off with a dungeon right away, so that queue might take a bit. Maybe I should have been in queue and then it's like, oh, queue is 10 minutes. Stream will start in approximately 10 minutes. But fuck it. Alright, the Eerie. Let's queue it up. Oh no, it's 10 minutes. What is I to do? I know. Let's go gamble. Hell yeah. Start off with gambling. Get some I don't need that. Right, let's turn off the phone. Alright, let's go. Come on. Yeah, I hope the next game is something I don't have to actually queue into. That would suck. Today's day is a good day. I feel I'm gonna get at least 10,000. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. But today's Saturday, so we have to wait till 10 p.m. before we can take our lottery stuff. I'll go with this one. Garbage. Alright, next. Oh. Ooh, alright. Easy decision. Not the right one, just the easiest one. What you gonna do? Alright, again. 2, 7, 3. Let's go, come on. Ah, you fucking butty boy. Oh, why you do this to me? Not even one. God damn. Yeah, so, alright, selling one item. Oh. How much money? Oh, hell yeah, there we go. We made almost our first million. Whee. Okay. And then we got, this one is still selling. Just the price. Oh my lord, the price dropped over the weekend. That's cool. Okay, let's see what the next event is. I hope it's the samurai dodging. That's the best one. The wind blowing one is okay, but it's too RNG, no skill involved. What'd you say? Next skill event, slice is right. Oh, well, never mind. We got into the dungeon already, so yeah. Guess I don't get to play slices right. Unfortunate. Oh, it's no right there. Wait, why does he have 2 eyes? You have only one. Emotional damage. Oh, show emotional damage. Wicked mortals, I shall make your flesh and turn your bones to. How do you fly with those wings? They look like they are not sturdy enough. Fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crash landing. Crashed. Well landing. Uh, Wait. I got decent damage. That's decent damage. How's the hell's that? I guess I missed. Woohoo! 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 Didn't lose any of my buff time. That's fuck you too then. Yeah. Wrong button. That's not good. That's the wrong button. He actually knocked me back at the last second. Guy. Guy. Oh. Trying to pass on those. The Lich Kings. Salvaged. And it was never a wipe. It's just salvaged. Oh my god. God damn. Woohoo! Getsuga and Shaw. Oh, the lag. Hello? God damn, can this boss stop turning around every second? Shit. Holy fuck. And the tank doesn't want to move him at all. Yeah, well, sit there in all the poison, man. I'll have to manage it. Fine. No big deal. No big deal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fun. Don't play me like that. Hey, get this motherfucker out of here. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Da-da. Spilled water. is done. I am prepared. Take your time, dog. A bit too long there, bruh. Shit, a full level. Not bad. Take those. Where are you going, brother? They fly. The samurai. Don't see. Oh, nice. Oh, let's come back. Does he only have one eye? Oh yeah, he does. I mean, you keep attacking them. Did it? Essence claimed the once.
No worm! This ends here!
Yeah. Go. Died in his. Wait, isn't that?
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering! Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
That's Chris Belgers. Now the crystal, baby.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king.
State of Ishgard has no need for a king now that the dragon's gone. Except that's not what's gonna happen, right?
But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown.
Hmm.
Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends.
Haldra.
On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
Your father. Can be the Thord. Oh wait, no, he did kill Thoradin, right?
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
No, 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 no. Alright, so Nidhogg killed Thoradin. His son decided not to take the crown.
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
What?
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
We four, then.
These are the four houses then? For Tom?
Forton,
The mile?
Heilenat, Dierender, and Zemile. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
Nah, just visions, man.
You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though
Very
the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt. Save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull? Beneath every answer we unearth, an Another question lies buried. 'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and the stain of corruption not. All has been put to rest. I must needs forge my armor anew. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Isart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Children. How does that song go? Well, I'll find out at the end of Heaven's Word. That's the main song, right? It was you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his king? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Isart, the Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time you learned the truth of its beginning, the whole truth. May at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. We return to your eye. Penitent mortals ever seek to bury old wrongs under. That's the moment when Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Thou hast uncovered my secret. Aye, unto the blinded Nidhogg I yield one half of my strength. It was thy blindness that did invite disaster into our land. Surrender thee I to me, let that penance. They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single item to enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their mind. Yield to me thy strength. Suppose you could just give an eye like that. Donation. I was born witness to a scene from my past.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
And Rubrat did appear before me, bloody and blinded. His life was almost spent. He demanded half my vigor. He might exact his revenge upon the who had wronged me.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
Peace, my beloved, truly this heart had been shattered by her own. Their treachery claimed my sister's life and my brother's because thou thy fits of action. Go mortals, take your unruly passions, leave this place. Your presence here spelleth naught but were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would lay you where you stand. Woe betide you, true to the should bond we share ever. Damn! Well, there you have it. Oh, wait. And thus did betrayal beget unending. Though he lifted not a single claw, it would seem that Raisvelgar wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. And he just saved his brother, bro.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
That is true.
Wait! I would join you!
How?
There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
All night.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
That's weird.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
I got no time to understand. But fuck it, I'll trust you. Ain't got time for questions, but I'll trust you. There!
Comrades, sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come! Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more!
What?
Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No.
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake
The
it!
path has changed, but the goal is still...
Peace?
I shall know no peace. I wanted blood.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
That was rather too close for comfort, but would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. We return to Ishgard in the oddest company. And yeah, say that again. That, my friend, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Helone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Filmy? Should we talk about this here in the mill? Beg pardon, you traveled to the Churning Mist together, along with the stick? Now was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificent effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretic specified, father and Sir Emmerich must know. Let us break the news to them together. Bring Sir Emmerich or Tom Man. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Filmina and I shall await you there. Yeah, I will tell them. What do we get first? Tancred or... Wow. Ishtola, Jesus Christ. Forgot her name. How dare I forget Ishtola's name, right? House. Demal, Durandare, or Tom. Forgot the last. Where did the Pope come from?
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father.
Oh.
For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Other.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights, 12.
Oh. Highborn.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
And
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united.
were you? Did you have heretics?
But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
But that's actually pretty smart. That actually happened. I want his sword.
A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go?
What you gonna do?
I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
Rise up.
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have
So
care,
she's gonna
my
fetch
lady.
him.
Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labour to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
The room.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
I love that there's
Here,
talks
here.
of treason
The future of
inside
Ishgard
the
rests
fucking
on Sir
high
Emmerich's
house.
shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Oh boy.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
They're all talking about trees.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Make him proud. Even if it's the right thing.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
The vault is. Azisla level 59. Oh, we won't be able to go to Azisla after the vault. Yeah, we can't. Right, and then the dungeon. The one with the... Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we've started to reach the little commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Bam pow. Elf, no. Oh, no, no. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor, even with an army of knights at our backs? Direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to... You're correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortomp and the Temple Knights is sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. Speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. It was these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. Of course, if their hatred to the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alfido, and I would have you and Filmina reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Farewell, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Athenian, will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? Dragoons have no love for politics. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. Very wise, Filmina. We should hurry to the Forgotten Knights. Taru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Oh man. Just like that, treason. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the Pope and all. That was like very quick talks about fucking treason. Well, if they're not giving him back, guess we're going to a war in Ishgard. Filmina. Alfino, gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see. Taru, how did you manage to escape the chaos of the streets? Gibralont and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully, but what about you two? Came over here. You're not serious. What was Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if ever I have heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easy to find. Come, let's all make inquiries below. What's up, Sid with an S? Oh, broke a leg there for sure. Starveling? A mongrel? I'm not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. A blue blood. I can't even buy the Kutania. Room Elder, eh? What's that? Cap, I can't hear as well as I used to. Rat. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Thanks for the cooperation. Here's some bread that you're not getting because you weren't nice enough. Oh, there. Ow, ow, ow. Not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Grilon knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We cannot hope that he will be more forthcoming. Hope is a fickle mistress. Oh, because I don't have the spice of a life. Spice de la life. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear. Know that it comes with tight lip. Discretion for me. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathy. I've heard the tales and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I have agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them. Can I beat him up while I'm at it? The Crozier. Oh, someone's. So you're Gibrilon's errand girl? Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right, right. Anyway, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any here. Interesting. The pillars and the this is called foundation. Different music bar has different. Well, you're going to hand them over or not? Sniff, motherfucker. This ought to do it. With a few other spices, I could make it just like she used to. Holy! I'm gonna go to sleep soon. It's only 6 p.m. There are few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what story they'll share. Now that I think of it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Yaritha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. The maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Break a leg? Tall went with that leg. Yes, I'm Yaritha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? Just a stranger giving you wine? Don't mind me. I know the smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Special recipe. Must be taken since I tasted it. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. Got a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. Those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. When her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hure made it so much, well, I need to tell you. He was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. How old is she then? The daughter, I mean. That's who it is with the ruby eyes. That's the daughter. She's the bastard daughter of some noble. Her mom was a rat. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant and then casts her aside when the takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Old comfort for the women and children, though. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldio, for example. Sure, you've heard of him, no? The monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibits spirituous beverages. If ever there was a man who deserved a drink, I need to give him a drink now. So. Alone's blessing be upon you, miss. I gift for Mua. Scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. Her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by a family, she toiled tirelessly to clothe a child, yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those her circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. It was that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other youngling. Ah, that little girl, bless her heart, and help what she was. Eventually, she won them over. Those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in rough childhood. The hell am I going here for? Can't read a map. Hey. She was a remarkable woman, Filmina. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Can I meet the daughter now? Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us, divides us in the legacy of our parents, Phil. Can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, proclaim it to all and some. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Still looking for a mongrel. Mongrel. Like I said before, take your pick, plenty around. If you know where to look, or did you fancy someone specific? Or a mongrel with raven black eyes. Ruby red. Oh, someone's got unusual taste. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. You think I'd just tell you 'cause you asked nicely? It'd actually be nice. Did. See why you wouldn't. I look very trustworthy with that hat and the big sword. And it's like a Moogle sword, so it's like, don't trust me. Moogles trust me, I must be an. Come on now. You're on. And stuff. Have you made any progress, Filomena? How are you looking? So our mongrel was born of an Elizan nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, there is no location, but it is far from all information that we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only to... How are you looking? As long as I've been back in Ishgard, still there's no rest for the wicked. It's high time I planned my next. The fisherman. Oh, this guy. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Perhaps we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? She... oh, confound it. Went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? Must find her quickly. Mina, I have a premonition this is not going to end well. Oh, you have no idea. Where's this? Cast her gaze over the street until you see the sign of Tataru. Oh, Tataru. So annoying. Make monies though. Must be around here somewhere, I take it. You had no luck either? Must be around here somewhere, I take it. You have had no luck either? Oh. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Could have said anything. Wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Filomena, after them. Yeah, I should have went up the stairs. Ah, it's this guy.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Oh, damn. When are we getting her haircut?
Lay a finger on the blue blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Filthy fell and beggarly. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights, eh? You guys? After you, Tatar. HB4. Thought to take a stroll through the broom and remind yourself how good you've got it. If you ever feel shitty about yourself, go to the broom, huh? Skyford. No Skyford. Forgotten Knights. Oh. Oh yeah, it's gonna be that guy. Someone from the brooms, you have a lot of money.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Oh.
Hey? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike.
When did it change though? Like when? Hopefully they talk about like what point did the Pope
And so
become
Sir
a thing
Emmerich,
and all that.
Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
She needs. Oh.
What in the hells?
What in the hells? Oh shit. Oof.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
It's the dungeon.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Forton consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Right there!
Oh.
You disgust me.
Damn. Kinda rough, no? Kinda making it a bit personal over there with the disgust me comments.
Guide my sword! Filthy rats!
That was easier than last time, that's for sure.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Thank you. So kind.
Enough!
Whoa! Jump.
Ah, lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
Now they're good friends, huh?
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Hmm.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
How old is she? Like 16 at most. I'm throwing 16 because I know I'm pretty sure she's not over 20, but she doesn't look like she would be like 14. 16, 18 maybe. Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They none of them are well-bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun. Same as mine. Story all this time, and one we're sick of hearing. Why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow. Like them in house Aelinarte. But enough talk, your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him. I'm already at level 57 quest. Yo, the Heavensward quests are super fast compared to like... Well then again, compared to like Endwalker, I guess. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses, that much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that, nonsense. Not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. I reckoned it was your beloved Sir Emmerich's doing it first, but then I heard how he lost his head, and next best guess would be the Heavensward. That way they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward's scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan? Must divert the attention of the high houses away from the... And to do that we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. What makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to. Given your goals, lowborn knights are ideal recruits. Most sworn filthy only out of desire for a better life. It offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves. Who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join the defense of the vault. Heh. Spread false reports of an attack to get them out of harm's way. The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send words, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault, the Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted it. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives: rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Lord Harsha von Stini and Master Alfino and I will make ready to breach the underground gaol and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light. And to succeed, you will fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavens Ward realize that what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the gaol. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Aymeric and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear as to their duties? And let us do what must needs be done. I'm actually kind of impressed how well like story unfolds. Because it feels like, compared like let's say Endwalker, this is going a lot faster. But everything at least like lines up. Everything just like makes sense. Like, are there plot holes? Sure, you can go with that, but it's like, if you don't think too hard about it, like think really hard about it, you probably like, you'd be going like, oh, this is like pretty smooth ride from quest to quest. Makes sense. The others are in position, Mistress Filmina. I will send word once you and your party have entered. I still don't know what Labria is thinking though. I know he wants to go to Azazla, but like where? So we have one more dungeon and 2 more trials. Bunch of quests. Let's see. Borrowed power is almost gone.
Next up then,
Let's
less
see.
borrowed power, just saying that
Let's see what he has to say.
again from interviews, and you kind of already know this, but less borrowed power, largely a result of feedback. The talent trees replaces Covenants, the talent trees replace legendaries, they replace all of that shit.
Yeah.
So great. There's not going to be a Dragonflight specific activated ability that you use in this expansion. The talents are being built to last into future expansions. Now they say it doesn't mean borrowed power is gone forever, because you could say gear and tier are forms of borrowed power that you eventually replace. So they don't want to shut the door completely on an exciting...
See, all they need to do with borrowed power, it's the simplest thing. I mean, it's not simple, but it's like, this is all borrowed power needs to be. It doesn't need to be a percentage damage increase. It needs to be something that changes the way you play your class. That's all it needs to be. Legendaries that change the game you play were fucking amazing. Sephu's ring in Legion was so fucking fun. Every time I stunned something with a paladin, I would get that massive, I think 20 or 25% haste. Basically a fucking bloodlust on every stun, in like a 30-second cooldown or some shit on that effect. So basically every Ashes of War, if it was the undead dungeon, forgot the name, Valshara. If it was the undead dungeon, I would get it basically every 30 seconds. I would get basically a bloodlust. That was fucking great. It was so much fun, right? Holy power stacks used to increase your holy damage, right? Which is like make sure that you're constantly using up abilities to like make sure that you always get increased attack damage. So what's it called? The back piece in my opinion wasn't that great, but it was still nice to have that your next holy power spending ability is 25%, which made you do certain builds, right? There was a certain build where like you have, or like not so much a certain build, it was more like, because you only had like 5 seconds to do it. Like it was very short cooldown, very short duration where you could do it. You would always have to play towards the 5 holy power, or like you spend, you Ashes of War, and then you spend again, right, in order to make it work. Alright, stuff like that. So it's like the legendary or set bonuses, all they need to do is change the way you play the game. That's all. They don't need to be like something extra or whatever. Change the game you play a bit of extra damage, they need to be best in slot, and that's it. It's like, it's not that complicated. all these like weird ass fucking sets that all they do at the end of the day is like increase your attack damage by percentage. These are not fun. Like, they don't really add anything. It's like you feel like, well, I have to get this for the extra damage, but it's like not really that fun. If they add tier sets that that add to certain talents, that would be better. Right? You add sets that increase certain talent, and honestly, make multiple sets. So it's like you have different what's it called, different purposes for each set. Like one set is great for dungeons, one set is great for raids, one set is great for world stuff, one set is great for like going back and doing old stuff. Like when you had the Agramar's boots that gave you movement speed, that was so much fun for Mog farming and for mount farming, because like you just run through the old raids. Man, I do some damage, buddy. I don't have this. Oh, I do. Woohoo! What? I got hit? That's some bullshit. I'm on charge soon, yeah. Please stop running towards me. The second boss here. Oh yeah, no. But how? But why? Woohoo! 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 Wow, that was
I'll cut you to pieces!
sure, brother.
I will not yield to you!
I've got the power. If you said that, that'll be fun. Woohoo! Hello. Yeah, that'd beat your ass.
Filthy rats! Get on with you! And now the final curtain. This shall be a mercy. You disgust me. Sickness must be purged. Get on with you! Sickness must be purged.
Wow. Like this thing. Let's see.
Our power! How can this be?
I have a bigger power. My dick. Bam.
Fall back!
I'm surprised I never get to kick that guy's ass. Yo, is that Sid? Oh. They beat the shit out of him? Is he so beat up?
Father, please! We were not too late, my friends!
Yeah, right on time, guys.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history? Our values? Everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
You're just too conservative. Be a little bit more liberal. Here it is.
Look out!
Should have deflected.
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefort! You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
Oh.
Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
I don't know what to say. The others, they gathered it. Hmm. 10. There. The others are knights too.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling.
Last word.
Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
Or in vain.
My son.
Yeah. That's the diamonds. All others have forsaken us. Harsh fun. Hope in all darkness. That must be her spirit. So that we may face. I must press on with our mission. Taru, pray return to your duties as the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Aymeric. I worry for his well-being. When do we rescue the Silence, by the way? Or is it like post-patch stuff? Oh, rescues. Really?
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Think nothing of it. Think nothing of it.
Some wounds do not heal.
Especially when they kill you.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage.
See,
I dare
but this
say you
just...
know what followed.
Yeah.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Yep.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form
But he knew
and
about that.
empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
He knew that Hreysvelgr guy.
Whilst Thorden's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all-too-fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country.
Only while there's an enemy.
And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
That's why they fuck out of him.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past.
Beggars can be choosers, you know.
'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me.
Yeah.
To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
I mean, a hard argument.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heaven's Ward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horschiffon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
Creation magic.
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
I feel like you need the power of the light.
Are the Heaven's Ward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
Power of the Echo.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heaven's Ward and stop my father before it is too late.
This is Nokochi Master Alpha, no? I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seven Dome. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. Fuck it. Yes, of course, you two were close, I know. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavens are guilty of the crime of summoning, I will stop them. I will have his art! Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the high house's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth, our origins would have been difficult, even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must. For unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We'll have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lancer, Emmerich. To my dying breath I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Filmina, Master Alfino, pray attend me outside. Very well, with me, Filmina, I believe we have much to discuss. Get into although. Need to break it. Oh, we had Y'shtola for it. She appears to have something. The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Laniate informed me that it has been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds, or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen in the northern region, though. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Hylinarte has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beast's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate. Filomena, let us pay a visit to Master Garland's factory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Starly Duo, what mischief have you two been getting up to lately? Well, let me tell you. Haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. Was a good man. That he was. Did. You ever heard of Azisla? The Archbishop spoke of it. But no, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to its defense. What he told Philomena, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to, as if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship lane. Bart. Ah, just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you. Sounds about right, Sid. About right. Come. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. If I go on ahead to the airship landing, I shall join you anon. Alize Lavalier. You're a bit too tall to be Alize. Just a tad too tall. Hope so. Airship. On the, I'll get to level 58 and call it day, and then we'll probably finish Heaven's Word tomorrow. That far off. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. Fast. That is, as soon as a certain Pray for giving me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news for the missing sounds, but she assures me that Urianger and Riol are pursuing promisingly. Come, we can continue the discussion aboard the Enterprise. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise. So shall we get going? Yeah. Go.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets.
Hey, King.
Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
From here, King Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Filmina. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we... 57, huh? Fine. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the isles and air. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, this is the... Varys. Gonna meet some Imperials here. Not the main one though. And this effort was doomed to fail. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to... Was that a Vanu being attacked? By whom? Netherling. Over there. Imperial troops. His guardians. Seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy. We have no choice. With me, Filmina, protect the Vanu. Easy.
Protect me!
Talia. Okay, Talia. Oh, alright. the 6th Legion. Alright. You okay there, Vanu, my dude? Vanu. Lonuvanu. Netherlings saved Lord Lonuvanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lonuvanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them, shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Lord Vanu owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcome you. To village we go, to north, come. Oh, I'm coming, So the Gardens were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lord Lonuvanu's offer of hospitality and visit. Okay, Wundomak. Okay, Zundo. Wundo. Rebendu. Okzun. There was an Ok. Here we are. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, Netherling. Onuvanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, Ok Zundo. Okzundo. A far more warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu. Ah, Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are. Did you see it? That damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The white? Hello. He's wounded. Ate an island. Why the 12? Did we just eat that island? Oh, insatiable white, oh devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah, Lonuvanu, waste no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Zunduwatch, Gonavanu. Gonavanu. Fix it. Zundu sell it. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as clouds blue, so Sonuvanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Netherlings deliver Lonuvana from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sono, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We're honored to meet you, Chief Sono. I am Alfino Leveyu, and these are my companions, Filmina Nikochi and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like to black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lonuvano? Alas, no, that ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lonuvano hear tell of these Netherlings. Oh, you do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lonuvano. Aye, aye, winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Azizla. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sono, what exactly is Azizla? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours while where key is kept. Within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lonuvano, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to white. This he knows, Chief Sono. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all of Anu. Azizla is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavens Ward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings and on. Okay, I want to get to 58 before I call it quits, but honestly, my eyes are shutting down. So yeah, I'll probably play a bit more tomorrow. I should be able to finish. I believe there's not much left. There's this, there's Y'shtola, then there's Azizla. I believe that's like the three main things. And Azizla overall is pretty fast, so I should be able to be done with Heaven's Ward tomorrow, and then we'll start the patches the following week. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I am my only viewer, but I thank myself for watching myself play. And yeah, till next time, peace out.